In this video, we are going to see how to send emails in Microsoft Outlook for new items in Notion database. So here, every time a new item is created in Notion, which is a web-based note-making application, then you want that automatically to the person an email should be sent through Microsoft Outlook. So the information that you have received here has the email address of the user. You want to send him this mail, which will inculcate all the information that is there in this item created. Now, to do the same, you will have to integrate the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. Here your trigger application would be Notion and your action application would be Microsoft 365. Now, how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. On the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply click on sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks to explore this application. Now I'm going to click on sign in as I'm an existing user here, and here we have reached all applications page. Let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. Now as we do that, here we have reached the dashboard of this application. On the right hand side, you can see a tab create workflow, and here we are asked to name this workflow. So you can give any random name. Now here my objective is that every time a new database item is created in Notion, then automatically with the information, a mail should be sent in Microsoft Outlook. So I'm going to click on create. Now as I do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one here is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens and action is do this. So here in this integration, every time a new database item is created in Notion, let's say that we are planning a seminar, and every time the details are inculcated in Notion, then automatically a mail should be sent to the user who has applied to register for the seminar with all the details and everything. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Notion. Let's click on this. And as I do that, now the trigger event, so it will be new database item. So this is the event that will make this workflow run. Here you can see that this trigger will check for new data in every 8 hours, which basically means that this trigger application has a polling time of 8 hours. So this workflow is going to run after every 8 hours to fetch for new data. Now I'm going to click on connect. So here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Notion account. I have already logged into my Notion account. Now I'm going to click on add new connection, connect with Notion. And here you can see that it is asking me to access to Pabbly Connect, which is a workspace that I have created in Notion. So I'm going to first select pages and then I'm going to allow access. This is absolutely secure. And once this is done, here you can see that the authorization is successful, which basically means that Notion and Pabbly Connect are now connected. Now here we are supposed to map the database ID. So these are the various pages that I have created in Notion. Let me show you. So here you can see these are the various pages that I have created in Notion. And here I'm working on one particular page, which is all subscribers list. You can create a new page by clicking on this plus icon. Now here I have taken a template, which is a table. And here you can see that I have got the following fields: first name, last name, then subscriber's email address, phone number, then the name of the event, now the description of the event, start time and end time. So this is about a seminar. So I've got the details here. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect, and I'm going to select this database ID and click on save and send test request. So as we do that, the last data which is there registered, we have received the API response with reference to that. So this here is your email address. Then as I take you down, here is the start time, then we have the phone number, last name, then we have got the first name, and here we have the title, which is seminar integration and automation. Then again here this is the end time, and this here is the description. So once we have received this information, what am I supposed to do? I want to send an email, for which I'm going to select Microsoft 365. Let's click on this. Now the action event here would be to send a mail. Let's click on connect. Here again Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with Microsoft Office 365 account. I'm going to click on add new connection, connect with Microsoft Office, and once this is done, here you can see that it is asking me for the access. So let's click on yes. And as soon as we do that, here we can see that the authorization has been successful. Now we are supposed to map this information, the subject, content type, body content to recipient. First of all, the subject. So here I'm going to map this information. So as I click here, you can see the previous step, and here I'm going to look for the title, this. And then comes the content type. This is a plain text. I'm not going to insert any image or URL. Then we have the body content, and here I'm going to write hello. And then again I'm going to map the name of the person. So this was demo. So here it is. So hello demo. Now this is how we map. Now what is mapping? Mapping means that I already have this information in the previous step and I'm just going to retrieve it here. And this is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can inculcate the new data into consideration. Otherwise, what will happen if I had written this manually? So only this data would come as the response every time the workflow runs. It will never take the new data into consideration. Now here I'm going to write, you have successfully enrolled for. Now again here I'm going to map the name of the seminar, which is Seminar on Integration and Automation, scheduled on, and here I'm going to give the start date. So here it is. Details will be shared on, and here I'm going to map the email address of the person. Here it is, and regards. So once we have written the content, now the recipient's email address, here it is, and now I'm going to click on save and send test request. As I do that, here we have received the API response according to which a mail should be sent to this email address. Now I'm going to show you the same, and yes, here you can see a mail has been received with the information, hello demo, you have successfully enrolled for seminar on integration and automation scheduled on this particular date at this time. Details will be shared on this email address. This basically means that our integration process was a complete success. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. Here we are not going to check this in real time as we have a polling time of 8 hours, but this is how the integration will take process. So here let's have a look at what we have done. So this is an absolutely easy two-step integration process where our trigger application is Notion and the event is new database item. Then our action application is Microsoft Office 365 where the event is sent mail. I hope you have got no issues. If in case you have any issue, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start processing immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.